Bergamini with Keller Williams in Prescott, Arizona, and the Bergamini Group. We're here at 1695 Katim, over off of Williamson Valley Road. We are on a 2-acre parcel. House is about 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, and I want to say 3 full baths. This is a unique house. If you've ever seen Mad Men, you'll recognize some of the features here. This is a 1960s home. The house sits right on the creek, on Willow Creek, so you can actually hear the creek during certain times. We're not going to walk back that direction, but there's also a pretty good sized storage room, shed. There's a lot of things going on this property. Again, 2 acres roughly, and it goes right down to the creek with access to running water in Arizona. So come on with me, we'll take a look at this place. Understand that the folks just moved out, so there's some stuff being packed and there's some cleaning still being done, but I want to give you an opportunity before we go live on the market to take a peek at it. So the house is, again, 1960s. You can see the big beams, and then really huge carport here. Let's just walk over here real quick and take a peek at the tongue and groove on the carport. There's also a carport downstairs as well. As I walk through here, come on in. You'll notice we've got pine paneling, original pine paneling. And then through the living space, we have the original rock fireplace, hand-built rock fireplace. And again, flagstone. This actually works just fine. I've actually been here when it's rolling. You'll see again, pine in the ceiling. The panels actually are painted, but these panels are actually redwood panels. So if somebody wanted to bring them back to the old 1960s look. The windows themselves have been all pulled back and redone. These used to have the old single pane windows, but these are all dual pane, and they're vinyl clad, and they're very thick vinyl clad, low E, very, very energy efficient. So those are brand new all throughout the house. You'll notice those, and you can see real quick outside just some of the windows. The views are amazing. The house is, again, very original. A lot of things are original in this house, and you'll notice the views are what puts this property well above some of the other things that you've looked at online. It's kind of nice to see a property that hasn't been touched that much. Coming out this direction off the dining room is a built-in sunroom. Four Seasons room. Four Seasons of Prescott, I believe, built this back in the, let's say, late 90s, early 2000s. And again, the owners, this was their favorite location right here, because it stays very, very warm during the winter months, and you can open up all the windows. It stays very cool in the summer as well. Again, views of the pines and Willow Creek Road, right below. Come on in, double doors here, French doors. So you can open this and keep it open during the day if you like. Built in, like a lot of 1960s things, a lot of built-ins. This is a cabinet right here that's built in. This one does come off the wall if somebody wants it off the wall. Hardwood floors in the dining space. You go into the kitchen, kind of wander in this direction. Go in the kitchen. A lot of this space has been slightly redone, but these are original cabinetry. If you look on the inside, all this stuff is original here. And again, a lot of unique wainscoting and other 1960s style. So really neat. Come on over this direction. We'll head down to the bedrooms. This is a ranch. So again, we have all the bedrooms on one side, and then lower level bedrooms as well, which you'll notice again, pine walls, very, very big coat closets. They're, you know, easily, I can walk into each one of these closets. There's one here. There's also another right here. Bedroom den on this side with pine floors. And again, pine paneling. You'll notice some of the original, actually these lamps are actually out of a different property. They're not quite original, they're older than the house actually. Some of the lamps are much older than the home. The owner actually was a collector and an antique dealer for quite a few years. This room here, obviously there's a west-facing window. We can see the light through here. Again, you got views out this side as well of the pines, and there's a huge juniper out this wall. Lots of paneling. Real quick, we'll peek inside. One of the things I love the most about this house is actually the old bathrooms. And usually I don't show off a lot of bathrooms, but when you have, you know, you've got a pine wainscoting and you've got aluminum on the countertops, and you've got the original pink and green tile. There's some things about this that you wouldn't recreate, but also it's so nice to see that it's completely preserved. It's not decorated that much different than what you'd see in the 1960s. Some of this stuff is a little newer, but you'll see that the house, the owners really wanted to keep it this way. There's his and hers closets, one on this side, one on the other, and the master. Come on in, the master bedroom. Decent sized master. There's actually access to the exterior. This deck here, you wouldn't want to be on right now, but it is something that somebody could go back and redo the deck when they own it. It definitely has potential here as well. And then again, original master bath with a little bit newer vanity. But if you look at it, it's a slightly remodeled, not done recently. It's been done in the 1990s. And again, out this side here, there's tons of potential for a view or a small deck if somebody wanted to build one out this side instead of the other, because this opens up to the creek on that side. We'll quickly go downstairs and kind of show you off a little bit more of the space. The house is great, but what we're really looking at here and what makes this property incredibly unique is the lot. So this was a family home for, I want to say, they've been here since 1989. So before that, there's two other owners, and that's it. So this family's been in Prescott for a very long time. Come on in. This is the lower level. There's a good size, great, again, family space here. A huge storage space on this side. If somebody wanted to create a room out of it, they could. It just needs to have a window and access out that side. But again, this is just storage for now. Lots of storage. Little side note right here is actually set up for a gas or wood burning stove. There's a vent right there and plumbing on that side. If you guys look closely, that phone booth right there that you're looking at, that's the original phone booth in Junior Bonner. It used to be in the Palace. So just kind of a little history of antiques over here. Laundry sitting right here. I won't go into that too much. We've got a downstairs bedroom. This would be the fourth bedroom. It has its own shower, and again, great for teenage kids or people living with you. So I don't want to show too much out here because again, we're still cleaning up. We're still doing some things. But this is the lower level parking space, lower level carport. Plenty big enough for at least 2 cars, if not more. There's a workshop in here that at one point in time has a drain in it, It actually at one point in time had a had a jacuzzi tub in there. Again, it's kind of a mess right now, but it is designed to have either a workshop. There's a drain in the floor if somebody wanted to redo this as a jacuzzi room, or even a guest space as well. It's fully insulated, does not have heat, but has all the electrical and everything else in there. So if somebody wanted to go ahead and do their work on that. And then property goes way down to the creek. And you know, we might get a chance to take at least one little shot of the creek, maybe snip it into this video. But it's pretty amazing what you can get with an older property in Prescott that hasn't been chopped up, hasn't been redone, doesn't have 5,000 other homes on it. This is what happens when somebody preserves it, is it stays just like it is. Down here, we'll take a quick peek because I think the shop is definitely worth taking a look at on the exterior, maybe inside as well. But we've got house as you're looking up. Kind of get an idea of what it is on the back side of it. Well maintained, but very original. Come on down. Lower level here. Again, this was one point in time all graded and pretty easy to get into. It's a little overgrown now, but there's actually an original foundation over on this side of the house. It looks like at some point in time, back in the days, there was a house down here. There's also original wall and orchard that used to be down here as well. So at some point in time there was a house down here, and there's an old well, hand dug well, and wall and orchard on that side. So again, this property has had people here for quite a bit longer than just that house. Here is again the workshop. It's in rough shape, but by all means somebody could do something with it. It is made out of telegraph poles, and I actually have a feeling that this building is older than that house, based on everything I can see on it. That's full of some things, so I don't want to go in there right now, but I did want to show it off. Instead of walking back up to the front of the house, we'll just go ahead and, in the video here, we could walk down to the creek, only because I want you to see that Arizona, yes, Arizona has water, and a good portion of its water is in creek bed. This creek runs pretty high at times. I've seen it up to, again, this water line right through here. It goes pretty high. There's the old orchard on the other side there. You've got some old posts. That's probably older than the house. But very unique property. Kind of one of those things where when you walk it, you get a little winded. So by all means, thank you guys for being here today and taking a look at this house with me. I know it's kind of hard to keep on doing these things without getting inside of them. So if you'd like, feel free to chat with us. Either chat with us on the Facebook chat, or if you've got Instagram, if you see it on Instagram or YouTube, just feel free to call us, 928-237-4400. We're happy to go through this either virtually, just like this, or we can actually take you to it if you like. It's definitely unique. I have a feeling it will not last long on the marketplace. Please touch base with us when you get a chance. 928-533-1633 is my cell. 928-237-4400 is the office. And Brad at Welcome to Prescott if you'd like more information. Thanks.